folks, long time no see. I know normally I do a video at least once a week, but I haven't been, and that's because I have been so stressed out in real life that I just haven't had the energy to do so. But I wanted to come online right now on YouTube and say that this week has been an interesting week. So on the SL front, I've been blogging like crazy, doing what I like to call drive-by blogging. So basically, I drop a picture, I drop the information, and I leave. Sometimes I will stop and freeze time and make a short blog post about God only knows what. Lately, it's been most about the hair fair, which that is what this is about too, but that's okay, we're getting there. Or maybe I'll find a Flickr user that I absolutely adore because they take these amazing photos. And if you pay attention to my blog, you know that I just did one, so I'm not going to tell you who it was. You're going to have to actually go and do the work and take a look. But trust me, you're going to want to see this particular blogger slash photographer. He's really awesome. Now, I'm never really sure what to call it in Second Life. Is it photographer or is it graphic artist? Because really you're taking a picture like of your screen, basically, something on your screen, and then you're going and modifying it or editing or whatever. You're not actually taking a photo outside of your house. But I suppose photographer works. Whatever. What's the word that I'm thinking of? Schematics? Anyway, so he's an SL photographer and he's awesome, and you're going to want to go and check out who I've been gushing all over. Hold on while I go grab him a napkin or something to wipe up all the drool. Alright, next, I logged in yesterday, and I happened to notice that the Genesis Head project chat was open and people were just chatting away, and I was like, okay, well, I'm bored, I'm going to profile surf. So I ended up going into this one girl. Her name is Aki and what? Anna Makara. Anyway, so I went into her profile and I was checking it out, and in her profile pics she said, here's my Flickr, and there was no link. So I sent her a message and I asked for her information. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I never do this sort of thing, or if I do, it's so rare, and I really wanted that information. There is nothing like something you can't have, like the instant gratification of someone saying, here, there's my link, and then it not being there. So I messaged her. She was really cool, and we got to talking, and she's like I said, hey, can I get your Flickr link, right? So she gives it to me, and I go and I saved a few photos, I followed her, etc., etc. Sent her a message. I said, hey, cool photos, I followed you, awesome. And she says, followed you back. And she's like, oh my god, I just realized you're one of the bloggers that I like YouTube bloggers. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And she was all gushy, and it was really cool because I haven't been gushed after for a while. It feels really good. I know that there's a lot of trolls out there that are spreading rumors, or maybe some of the things that they say are true, but either way, it really sucks to be the center of attention, so to speak, when something that you've done wrong is all they see. So when you do something right and somebody actually points it out, and it's not something bad that they're pointing out, you have to admit, this feels awesome. So of course my chest swelled. I was so, I don't know how to explain how I felt, but it made me happy to know that I was known for more than just the shitty shit that I've done, So I will be quoting her exact message. I have her permission to do so. That will be on my blog post, so you're going to want to check that out. She's really sweet, and I really hope that you guys will follow her Flickr, and I think she has a blog. Whatever, all that information, including her SL link, will be on my blog post. She's the sweetest thing, and I added her as a friend because, like I said, I wanted to quote her exactly, and it'd be really cool to have somebody that actually likes you in SL. Anyway, so moving on. one touch base on real life. So all of these symptoms that I've been having, the vertigo, the speeding heart, the tachycardia that drives everybody insane, the arrhythmia, which is the same as the tachycardia, which is really funny because they call it arrhythmia tachycardia. Anyway, everything, the sleeplessness, the irritableness, the depression, everything boils down to two symptoms, okay? Or not two symptoms, two illnesses that I have. And this is fun. In the daytime, I have what is called hypoxia. Now, hypoxia is basically slow, shallow breaths. It means that I'm not breathing enough for my body. I'm breathing enough for, like, you know, my children, you know, these little tiny things that run around. I'm breathing enough for them, right? However, of course, I'm not breathing for them, I'm breathing for me. And the fact that I'm not breathing enough means that my lungs are not expanding, I'm not taking in enough oxygen into my blood, and I am storing too much carbon dioxide. I keep calling it monoxide, but it's dioxide. So basically, the treatment for that is what I have at night, and that's the second issue. I have sleep apnea. Now, it's a mild case, but unfortunately, coupled with the hypoxia, the two of them combined can be a real pain in the ass. Now, most people have the hypoxia at nighttime, right? This is like normally a nighttime illness, but because of my build, my height, my everything, I'm not expanding my lungs enough during the day, and so it's affecting me during the day. Now, the treatment for this is the same as sleep apnea, which is the CPAP machine, which I have one. This is day 3 of using it, and I use it for napping and sleeping, like at nighttime. Haven't used it for a nap yet, but I have used it at night, and I have to say that the only complaint I have, there's only two. The bridge of my nose is kind of uncomfortable, so if anybody out there has any experience with sleep apnea and can give me a suggestion on how to lessen the pressure on the bridge of my nose, that would be great. And also, my eyes feel dry. Well, not dry, there's pressure behind my eyes, and I believe that's a sinus thing. And that lasts for about an hour or so after I wake up. But, you know, other than that, I'm doing pretty good. The chest tightness seems to have lessened a lot, and that's only after 2 full days using it, okay? So the chest tightness has gone down quite a bit. I can still feel it, but it's not as horribly painful and dragging down kind of thing. I checked my events, and yes, I did have a few events, unfortunately. That's just life. That is my life now, right? But I feel better, and I think it's more of the fear of the unknown is no longer present. Now it's just this is my life now, and this is what we have to do to treat it, and within a few months, I'll start feeling better. So, I mean, if I already feel better just using it for 2 days, think of how I will feel in 3 months. All right, so that's the big real-life news. Push that aside. Now, back to SL. Back to your regularly scheduled program. I was lucky enough to be chosen as part of the bloggers for the early access for the hair fair. Now, okay, that's a good pose right there. Okay, so, during this, I went there and I picked up a few hairs, plus I picked up I picked up all the gifts that were offered. Thank you to all the designers that offered gifts. I will be blogging your gifts throughout the entire fair. Alright, so one designer, I'm going to say the name wrong. I've put it into Google Translate like 100 times. It's Ambiable. Did I say that right? Ambiable? Anyways, she is so sweet. She put in her story that she's looking for bloggers to blog her hairs, and that she was also going to be sending these hairs to all the designers that were included in the fair. So I sent her a message. I was like, hey, if you're still looking for people, I would be honored if you would choose me. And she sent a message right away and said, "You are awesome. You're accepted. Thank you for your interest." And then a few hours later, she sent me this pack right here. It's the hair fairs, the items that she has for the hair fair. There is also a gift. Okay, right there. See, there's a gift. And I'm going to share with you all of the hairs. So this one here is Hair Fair 2018, and it is called Hair 3. Wait, nope, not that one. Boop, boop. This one, number 2002. A lot of hair places will do that. They'll name their hairs just by numbers, right? Instead of having to come up with a random name all the time. I really wish I had done that with my shapes, but too late. Okay, so here is the style. I'm gonna go really close. Woohoo, hello. I will share with you what I'm wearing after. Alright, so please mind the mess of my sim slash this area that I like to blog in. Alright, so there is the hair. Boo, 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 boo. Hello. I'm going to go to the side here, and I'm going to show you a couple of the hair textures. Actually, I think there's just the one. Well, for the box. There you go. Alright, so this is the fat pack. Thank you for that. That's awesome. I always like going pink. I'm going to go close up. There we go. I knew it would eventually show up. I'm sorry in advance if my computer is slow to res. It's a connection. It depends on how many people are using the connection today. And since everyone's home, that means 5 people? No. Jeff isn't here. So, you know, just go with it. Alright, I'm just going to move my ears around. There we go. It's probably going to have to be readjusted later, but that's okay. Okay, so like I said, a couple colors. Let's go with the abnormal colors, because that's always fun. Now this one's rigged. You can use the unrigged, so that way you can fix things like this. But I just figured for this, I would just show you the hair and move on, you know? Oh, sorry. I love that song. Can you hear it? Crimson and Clover. I absolutely love that song. Okay, so there's a dark brown. Come on, there you go. I love the texture too. There's a really good texture to it. Okay, so off with that one, and we're gonna move on to the next one. Take off. The hair base that I'm wearing is actually for Tableau Vivant, so just ignore that. I'm in love with that one. Okay, let's go with non-rig so that way I can resize it if I have to. And we will attach that too. Eventually it will attach. I know it's slow to attach, but whatever. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! Hello! Oh, that is adorable. I like that. So that's number 3, I believe. Yep, number 3. Yeah, see, it has to go back. Meow. You're never going to get an absolute perfect match for your ears, but I think that's pretty close. So let's go around. Check out the back. I love that. That is adorable. As someone who doesn't normally wear ponytails, this is really cute. The reason that I don't wear ponytails a lot is because it blocks my ears. But I think that looks pretty good. Woohoo! Green! Polaris, anybody? And if you guys don't know who Polaris is, look it up. Oh gosh. I'm in an okay mood today. Today's not the best day, but it is a good day. Come on, there you go. I like bonding with people that have the same afflictions because it means there's somebody out there that understands, you know? And Jen, she understands. She knows what I'm going through, so that helps. Do-do-do. Jen Jen knows who she is. Da-da. Be-doo-boo-boo-boo. And now we're going into number 4. Okay. Da 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 da. See, doesn't it look pretty even just like that? That is so awesome. Ah, there you go. Now I'm just gonna stop moving my mouth. Hup! Holding my breath. See, it moves even when I'm humming. I can't help it. Okay, come on. Sometimes it takes longer than others, but, you know, it gets there eventually. Pew! Pink, green. It's playing games with me today, but you get the gist. Okay, I'm having a rezzing problem with this hair, but it's not the hair, it's definitely my computer. If I scroll out a bit, maybe it'll work. There it goes. See? Alright, and I have not unpacked the gift yet, so let me do that. We'll just scroll way out here. Boxed! Oh, look at that, I could have put it on me. Huh. Alright. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Remove that. And like I said, some people actually did put out a gift for all of the hair fair goers. Now they're between 0 to 1 linden. There's several out there. Trust me on this. That is one thing that I was impressed with. There are several people that did lay out gifts. As you see, I'll have to adjust this for my ears, but it is still an adorable hair. There's a bun back there. Doo-doo-boo. Make it pink. There we go. Perfect. Go with a dark color. Sorry if you hear any funky noises coming from this. I have no idea what they're doing. I think it's vampires, so can imagine what they're doing. Okay, so I'm going to put those ponytails back on because those were adorable, and I think I'm going to say that they are my favorite release from this month. Not this month, from this designer. Now, like I said, with my blog posts, what I will be doing is making a favorite, like a favorites focus. So, like, basically, you'll see this as the focus, and then off to the side, you'll see the entire release, like all of the releases that are for that particular designer for the hair fair. Meow. Kind of dig that. We're just going to go with the lighter blonde. Maybe this one. Yeah, that one's perfect. Alright, so there you have it. Again, I'm going to try to say the name. Ambiable. You know me, I'm really bad with names, but I did try. And I am actually wearing one of their shirts, this oversized shirt. It's for Maitreya. Of course, there are a couple places that still need a little work, but that's the alpha. That's not the jacket itself. This here is easy to fix. Or maybe not. There we go. See? Easy fix. And of course there's the arms and whatnot. Da-da-da. Gonna try and find another pose for you. Okay, so that's good right there. The skirt that I am wearing, I have actually blogged already once, but I thought, you know, I'd blog it again. It comes with modesty underwear. Thank you to Sinful for adding modesty underwear. Not all people do, and I don't understand that. I mean, seriously, do you want to wear a gorgeous dress with no underwears? Or do you want to wear that gorgeous dress with at least modesty? You know, at least having a little area covered. There we go. That's a perfect pose right there. And as you can see, these are from Pose Maniacs, and this is Suki. I actually love Suki because I use it a lot. Alright, my tattoo is from Lettuce Tattoos. My skirt is from Sinful. Obviously, I just said that when I said Sinful's name. You can actually change the color of the fishnet, and of course you can change the color of the skirt, which I will have all that information inside the blog post under description. My skin is from Glam Affair. My ears are from Swallow. Sorry, I just get a kick out of that name. I just love it. That's great. Okay, I'm going to pull these ears out just a little tiny bit. Come on. There you go. That's got to be better than what it was. Yes, it is. Much better. All right. My eyes are from Mudskin. I know one's kind of cross-eyed, but that's okay. I'll fix it eventually. And I guess that's it. Oh, and my boots. These are from... my foot's showing. These are from Seili, and they are at the Harajuku event. And I've actually blogged these a couple times now, but check out the detail on these shoes, these boots. Isn't that amazing? It is so epic and awesome. I love it. Doo-doo. I have 2 new boots that I love now. Those boots that I'm wearing now, as well as a pair that I got from Anxiety. So there you go. I needed new combat boots. I always want combat boots. And the 2 best that I have picked up now are from Anxiety and from Seili. So that's it for this post. I hope you've enjoyed it. And again, to Akai or Aki, there she is up there. I don't know if you can see that, but Aki Annamakara. Aki Annamakara, thank you. Oh my god. So all of her information will be on my blog post. And remember, guys, please shop at the hair fair this year. Remember, all hair fair donations and all the donations that the designers give all go to Wigs for Kids. And it is an epic event. It happens once a year. I absolutely love this event. Please support it. The designers have a choice of how much to donate. Some of them, I mean, I saw some of them, and oh my god, they were so generous. Like, I'm not saying that they're not all generous. Obviously they are. They are all generous just by being in this event. Every last one of them. You guys are amazing. I picked up some hair demos, and I actually might do a video of the demos just so you can see, you know, what's got my attention and everything, and hopefully what I'm going to be able to pick up over the next few days. Also, I'm going to be showing off what I've purchased personally. And I'm also going to be doing a blog post of the freebies or the gifts, depending on how you want to look at it. Thank you to all the designers for all your generosity, whether it be just by donating to the Wigs for Kids, and also for the designers that put out gifts for the patrons, the people shopping at your event. Also remember, there are kiosks all over the place for you to donate. Nothing is too small. I mean, heck, if you're a new resident, even 1 linden is still something, you know? What else? There are booths with bandanas. So many amazing creators have added a bandana for you to purchase. They're 50 lindens, and all proceeds go to Wigs for Kids. I made 2 bandanas, so I hope you go and check those out. I will actually post photos of them, you know, sometime soon. Well, there's going to be bandana day coming up, so I'm going to be using my bandanas, plus I'll probably be using the bandanas that I purchased myself because I did buy a few. I guess that's it. If there's something that you would like me to blog, review, or whatever, please let me know and I will do it as soon as possible. Now, for those of you who have been holding off and waiting for me to review the Genesis mesh head, don't worry, I'm going to soon. It's just that, like I have mentioned, the HUD is very, very small. Like, the writing is very, very small. The HUD itself is kind of large, but the writing is so tiny because they pack so much information into this HUD. So it's a little hard for me to read. But as soon as I can get my bearings with this HUD, then I will share it with you. I'm taking the blogger manager's advice from Sinful, and I'm going to familiarize myself with this particular HUD because, as I said, it's not like other HUDs. It's not like I can open it up and say I'm going to learn with you, because I have to have my face pushed right up to the screen in order to see what it says. So I would rather learn what it says and then share it. But don't worry, it is coming. All right, so that's it. I will see you guys later, and have a great week coming up, and that's it. That's all. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye now. Oh, P.S. Don't forget to subscribe.